Imagine for a moment a massive asteroid hurtling towards Earth at breakneck speed, leaving nothing but destruction in its wake. It sounds like something straight out of a science fiction movie, but the truth is it's not just a possibility, it's a real threat. But what would actually happen if an asteroid were to collide with our planet? Would it mean the end of the world as we know it? And what can we do to prevent such a catastrophe? In this video, we'll be taking a closer look at the potential impact of an asteroid on Earth and what we can do to protect ourselves. So grab your seat and get ready for a journey that'll change the way you think about the universe and our place in it. As we delve deeper into the topic of asteroid impacts, it's important to understand the different types of asteroids that could potentially collide with our planet. And let me tell you, these celestial bodies are not just floating rocks in space. They're mysterious and intriguing in their own right. First, we have the rocky asteroids, made mostly of rock and metal. These are the most common type of asteroid, and while they may not seem as menacing as the others, they can still cause significant damage if they were to hit Earth. Then we have metallic asteroids, made mostly of metal, such as iron and nickel. These asteroids are much rarer, but they're also much denser and heavier. Imagine a metal boulder the size of a skyscraper hurtling towards the Earth. The damage would be catastrophic. Last but not least, we have the icy asteroids, made mostly of water ice and other frozen gases. These asteroids are the least common and also the most mysterious. They could contain clues to the formation of our solar system and the origins of water on Earth. But if one were to hit the Earth, it would also cause a massive amount of destruction, as the ice would melt and cause tsunamis. So, you see, asteroids come in many shapes and forms, each with its own unique characteristics. Some may seem harmless, but they all have the potential to cause destruction on a global scale. As we get deeper into the topic of asteroid impacts, it becomes clear that the effects of such an event would be nothing short of catastrophic. But it's not just the immediate destruction that we should be concerned about, it's the chain reaction of events that would follow. Let's start with the moment of impact. The asteroid, depending on its size and composition, would create an explosion equivalent to a nuclear bomb. The energy released would be equivalent to millions of tons of TNT. Buildings within a radius of hundreds of kilometers would be leveled, cities would be decimated, and lives would be lost on a massive scale. The asteroid itself would create a massive crater, sometimes as big as a city, and the air blast would cause widespread destruction. If you're standing anywhere near the area when a serious asteroid were to hit Earth, you would be killed in a couple of seconds. Not much longer than it would take for you to see the impact and brace yourself for the shockwave. But the destruction doesn't stop there. The impact would also trigger a cascade of catastrophic events, such as massive wildfires. The asteroid could ignite flammable materials like forests, grasslands, and oil fields, leading to raging infernos that would spread rapidly and be difficult to contain. The tsunamis created by the impact would also be catastrophic. The asteroid would displace a large amount of water, creating huge waves that could reach hundreds of kilometers inland, causing widespread flooding and destruction. The asteroid could kick up massive amounts of dust and debris, blocking out sunlight and causing a nuclear winter effect, leading to a drastic change in temperature and altering weather patterns. This would have a major impact on agriculture and food production, leading to widespread famine and starvation. But the most terrifying aspect of an asteroid impact is the potential for mass extinction. The impact could cause a massive die-off of plant and animal life, wiping out entire species and ecosystems. In the past, asteroid impacts have been linked to mass extinctions, and it's possible that it could happen again. But as ominous as all of this may seem, it's not all doom and gloom. The impact of an asteroid could also have some mysterious and fascinating effects. For example, some scientists theorize that the impact of an asteroid could have played a role in the extinction of the dinosaurs. But it also led to the discovery of new life forms or even new resources. But you may be wondering, what size and composition does an asteroid need to be for it to be considered dangerous to Earth? And let me tell you, the answer is not as straightforward as you may think. An asteroid that is larger in size will have a greater potential for causing widespread destruction and loss of life. An asteroid that's just a few meters in diameter could cause damage to buildings and infrastructure, while one that's several kilometers in diameter could cause a global catastrophe. But size isn't the only factor to consider. The composition of an asteroid also plays a role in determining its potential threat. A rocky asteroid, for example, may not be as dangerous as a metallic asteroid of the same size. And let's not forget the speed and trajectory of an asteroid. An asteroid that is traveling at a high speed and on a collision course with Earth would be considered a greater threat than one that is traveling at a slower speed and not on a collision course. So, as you can see, the size and composition of an asteroid, as well as its speed and trajectory, all play a role in determining its potential threat to Earth. And it's important to remember that even a small asteroid can cause significant damage if it were to hit Earth. As you can see, the effects of an asteroid impact are both terrifying and mysterious. It's a reminder that we are not invincible, and that our fate as a species is tied to the whims of the universe. But does this mean that an asteroid would be inevitable for the ending of life on Earth? Well, not exactly. There is still hope for our little planet. In the last century, space discoveries have never been so extensive. We've traveled to the moon, photographed black holes, discovered galaxies, and planned to go to Mars and make it a habitable planet. Our knowledge has increased exponentially to the universe and beyond, and so has our technology. The universe may be a dangerous place, but could still protect ourselves and our Earth. First, let's talk about detection. We have a variety of methods for detecting asteroids, such as ground-based telescopes, space-based telescopes, and radar. These methods allow us to track the movement and trajectory of asteroids, and even estimate their size and composition. NASA's Near-Earth Object Observations program, for example, is responsible for discovering and tracking asteroids that come close to Earth. With ground-based telescopes, we can observe the asteroids passing by and track their movements. Space-based telescopes, such as the NEOWISE, can detect even smaller asteroids that are further away. And with radar, we can also get detailed images of the asteroid and its surface features. But detection is just the first step. Once an asteroid is detected, the next step is to prevent it from hitting Earth. And believe it or not, we have several methods at our disposal to do just that. One method is called gravity tractor. This involves using a spacecraft to fly alongside the asteroid and slowly pull it off its collision course with Earth. The spacecraft would use its gravity to slowly change the asteroid's trajectory. Another method is called kinetic impactor. This involves using a spacecraft to collide with the asteroid at high speed, altering its trajectory. This method is like cosmic billiards, where we use one object to hit another and change its direction. There's also the nuclear option, where a nuclear explosive device could be used to alter the asteroid's trajectory, or even break it into smaller pieces that would be less dangerous. But this method is highly controversial and not yet been used. And these are just a few examples of the methods we have at our disposal. NASA's Planetary Defense Coordination Office is responsible for coordinating efforts to detect and prevent asteroid impacts. They're constantly researching and developing new methods to defend our planet. They're also working with other space agencies and organizations around the world to be prepared for any potential asteroid threat. So, we're not entirely left to chance. We can continue to sleep well for a while. As always, if you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the universe and our place in it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.